This is the Seiko Sarb035. It's a handsome piece that sits somewhere between a sports watch and a dress watch. It has easygoing dimensions with a 38mm case, a 45 lug to lug, and measures 11.5mm thick. It's pretty well specced, with a sapphire crystal, a reliable 6R15 movement in the back, and a solid bracelet. It has a nice and balanced case and finishing to match. It's even got pretty good lume. The only flaw is you can't buy it. Not new, that is. And since it's been discontinued, the price has crawled up to almost double the original MSRP. They're still going up, so depending on when you watch this video, it sits somewhere between $400 and $4,000. And today, we're gonna put some straps on it. I know what you're thinking, 4K for Sarb, that's absurd, but hey, 10 years, maybe, who knows. If somebody's watching this in 2032 and it's, hi yep, it's 4K, well, it's a possibility, it can happen. I mean, maybe Elon Musk bought the Swatch Group, or Apple bought Rolex, or we all speak Russian. It's impossible to know, but on the lighter side of things. Hi Yep, how you doing? You want to weigh in on this? Well, leave it in the comment section, guys. What do you think is going to happen in the watch world in 10 years? But on a lighter note, if you've paid 4K for this watch, I'll do what I can to give you your money's worth with some viable strap options. So let's get this thing started, shall we? First up, cheapest NATO straps. Let's put it on. And here you go. When I look at the Sarb, to me it's all about that creamy dial. Those classic hands, that needle second hand, very nice. And one of the best ways to support this watch, I think, is with a classic brown leather strap. And this is a racing strap. Some people think this is reserved for chronographs. I don't. I like this look, and very nice. This is from our friends in Sweden, cheapest NATO straps. It comes with quick release spring bars pre-installed, one fixed keeper, very slim, one floating keeper, very nice, some nice cream stitching which supports the dial. So very nice option from cheapest NATO straps. I'll put links to all the straps in these videos in the description below. I think this is the Monza in dark brown, and it cost only 10 euros. That's about $11 or 9 British pounds. And it smells really good. It has that nice full leathery smell, and I think the color really complements that creamy dial, the stitching also. All in all, just a very good option. So check them out. And from Sweden we move down to Italy with Colorab, and this is one of their most popular options. I forgot the name, I'm sorry, but I'll put it down in the description. Very nice strap with some gray stitching, nice polished buckle, one fixed keeper, one floating keeper, and all in all just a very nice combo with the Sarb. So this is one of those brands you must check out. They're pricier for sure. I think this is around 30 euros, but it's worth it. It's very nice leather, good fit, good finish, and all in all a very good option with the Sarb. We stay in Italy with Colorab with this model. I think it's called the Firenze. It's some lighter shade of blue with some very nice structure on it. Nice creamy stitching to complement the dial. And an interesting situation with two kind of floating or fixed keepers. I'm not sure about that, but the little wire keeping them in check. Nice leather on the back, quick release spring bars, polished buckle with the branding on top. Just all in all a very nice option. I'll put it on wrist. I think I've said it about 10 times before, but I have a 7-inch wrist, so you can compare and imagine what it would look like on your own. Here you go. A very easy wear, obviously the Sarb with that 38mm case, and a very nice pairing with the strap. So, very good option. Let's check out one more strap from Color Wrap. Here we go. And this is their model called Spoleto, Spoleto stitching. A very interesting color. It's called Swamp. There's a lot of nice definition and structure in there. I've been wearing this strap a lot lately, and also on dive watches, and it works really well. I know some people say you can't put a leather on a dive watch. I disagree. I think it looks great, and I don't wear a dive suit to work. So, very nice option. Highly recommend that Color Wrap. A little bit pricier. I think this was 35 euros, but all in all, very good option and more versatile than you might think, this color. So, crossing the Atlantic to the United States, we have Barton with their gingerbread leather option. Great combo, this color. Nice finishing on the strap, nice stitching all around. With the quick release spring bars, nice lining, very soft lining on this one. And a polished buckle on top. Just a very interesting color. This gingerbread color, when you look online, it's more yellow online than it is in real life, at least it is to me. You have to know that these videos, they are color coded. That is to say, there's something on a camera called white balance, and I will always check the white balance before I hit record. So if your monitor you're watching this on has a neutral setting, then it should be pretty lifelike. When I look at my monitor now and compare it to this in my hands, it's pretty much the same. So what you see is what you get. Let's put it on wrist. Forms very nice to the wrist. Very supple leather, and here it is. Nice combo again, goes with a lot of other watches too. This one, very versatile. So again, a good option. This one from Barton. This strap is easily one of my favorites from the last 6 months. Been wearing it a lot. A very simple leather strap. And this is actually made in the Ukraine. I bought it through Etsy, and I found that store making these very simple leather straps. I think we all know what happened in Ukraine in April of 2022, time I'm recording this video. I've actually been in contact with the family who makes these straps. They're okay, they're in a sort of safe place. And perhaps you can, well, show them some support, some love, and order one or a few of their straps. They're very good quality, nicely made. But I think you can understand you have to be, let's say, a little patient with delivery times at this point. They do still produce, but delivery is kind of an issue, obviously. And let's hope they all come out well of this situation. But as said, a very nice strap. Been wearing it a lot for the last 6 months. Simple yet effective. Just one solid piece of leather, flipped around, glued together with some nice stitching over here. Some nice cross stitching on the thick floating keeper. And stitching at the end at the brushed buckle. So, very nice option. And here it is on wrist. As you can see, very nice. A little darker than the ones before, but very warm, and totally supports the watch in a very good way. So. And from the Ukraine, we're back up in Sweden again with cheapest NATO straps with a very interesting and colorful leather option. I think this is called dark brown or cherry brown, but there's a lot of red in this. And it's much more wearable than I thought. Like today, I'm wearing a green shirt and it matches so well. It just works. Well, to me, it does anyway. To each their own, of course, but I like it very much. It's a bit thicker leather, but very pliable. It forms to the wrist very well. Genuine leather, nice quick release system, nice shiny buckle. So, and like I said, I was wearing this today with my green shirt on. I thought it looked rather nice. So, if you want something different from brown and black, this is, I think, a good way to go. Yes. And that same strap is also available in British Racing Green, which is a very nice color. It's definitely on the darker side of things. So in low light it just appears black, and even here under the studio light the green doesn't really pop, so it's kind of a muted option. It's available with the black stitching and I think the white stitching. So very nice option, but definitely on the darker side. In real life a little bit darker than it looked in the pictures on the website. But another great option from our friends in Sweden, cheapest NATO straps. And another very good option is this pearl strap in khaki. It's a little bit different, these pearl straps. The nice thing is they fit almost everybody because there are no fixed holes to put through the pin through. You have to kind of find a spot in between the fabric and well, put it through, jam it in, and that's how you fit a pearl strap. But it's a single pass strap, very simple in its design, but it's kind of a casual look to it, kind of an easygoing vibe with that structure. And here it is on wrist. If I haven't mentioned this before, this video is not sponsored. Which is a shame really, because I kind of hoped to get a Tesla out of this, but we'll just have to see about that. But here we go. Very nice option. Very soft. Yeah, nice and casual. Here you go. And who says you can't put a NATO on a dressier type sports watch? Well, I certainly didn't. I think this looks kind of nice. Maybe kind of a bonus tip. The thing is, with this strap, it's a NATO strap. That's normally a strap you put on a more of a tool watch or a utilitarian watch. And here it is on a sports watch. I think one of the reasons this works, or kind of works, is the leather keepers. On most NATOs you have the metal keepers, which give it more of a rugged tool watch vibe. And this has the leather keepers, which is more dressed up in a way. So I think this kind of works. Let's see if it still works on wrist. I'll let you judge this one. I think it's kind of fun. I think it kind of works. And the fun thing is, we have a strap like this in this colorway. I think this is the Barton leather strap in espresso brown. This would work on a diver also. And with the leather keepers and its muted color, I think this kind of works. So that's the Seiko Sarb035. In a time where divers are the most popular category of watches,
This is a dressy sports watch that definitely holds its own as being an ideal everyday piece. Not to mention a strap monster. Besides rubber straps or bright colors, you can pretty much throw anything at the Sarb and it will look good. As these become more rare, I expect prices to go up further. Unless of course if Seiko launches a similar affordable watch with great specs. If you can get one for a decent price, buy it. If you have one, treat it with some nice straps and you won't be disappointed. If it's 2032 by the time you watch this, good luck.